In this video, I'm going to show you how to quickly get started with the AMA Top Product Analyzer version 5. So let's go ahead and just take a look at what this software can do for you. What it does is it actually analyzes the top 100 sections inside of Amazon, and more specifically the bestsellers, hot new releases, movers and shakers, most wished for, and most gifted. If you actually head over to Google and just type in Amazon Top Best Sellers, and first link that comes up, you'll see that on Amazon they have a bunch of different sections here: the bestsellers, hot new releases, movers and shakers, and so forth. And you could see all the top products here. And so what the software does, it actually extracts the products from these different sections here in any category that you wish. Now, check this out. All you have to do is just select the Amazon site that you want to analyze, Amazon.com or the UK, let's say .com. And it will preload this directory tree. It's actually a category tree. And you can see here, there's 37,346 that instantly got loaded in here. Basically, every single category that you see along here is built right into the software. And so now you can really drill down into what category or subcategory that you want to try to analyze the products in there. So these top products. And these pages here on Amazon, they always just show the top 100. So you could see here at the bottom, it says it's just top 100. And if you go to a particular section, like say the baby section, you'll see that they provide you to the 100. They don't actually provide anything past 100. So, but that still, it gives you a good idea, or sorry, this gives you a good tool here where you can actually dive into subcategories and really go deep. So in essence, you're actually going a little bit deeper than just the top 100, because it's the top 100 of each one of these categories. Let's go ahead and try a category. Let's say we go patio, lawn, and garden. And you go into grills and outdoor cooking. Let's say, you could also move this over a little bit like this. Go into cooking tools and accessories, and we go into grill, grids and grates, or how about cleaning and maintenance tools? All right, let's play around in here. Let's say, for example, grill brushes and grill scrapers. So you select the categories that you want. Now, as you select the categories, it will select down here. And then all you have to do is go ahead and click the Start Extraction button at the top, the green one. And it'll start to pull some data from those pages. We'll just let it go over here for a little bit. It's going to pull 10 pages, should be 200 items. There we go. And you can see you've got some information here. You can quickly take a look. You can see the sale price, the ratings, how many reviews, the titles, and the rank within that category that we selected. So this rank is associated with the rank within that subcategory. Now all we have to do here is go ahead and we can extract the additional information that we want. There are additional columns you can select. If you hit the columns button here at the top, you can see all the different information you can get. You can go ahead and select whatever you want for that, for example, and click apply, and it'll throw it all in there for you. And then to extract the additional information, all you have to do is down at more data, click more data, and you extract all the rows. Let's say you want to extract some data that's hasn't been done yet. You can do this one as well, or the ones that you've selected. So if you selected like that, it'll just extract the ones you've selected. So to save time here, I'm just going to do a little search. Let's say, for example, we only wanted to look at products that have a rating of more than 4 and have more than, let's say, 500 reviews. So what I'm doing here is I'm selecting quick filters at the very top of each column, so you can quickly just filter down to what you want to see. So now let's go ahead and extract data for all rows. And it's going to go through and it's going to extract all the data and make the associated calculations that's needed for different columns, like the commissions and the opportunity score. And as we can see here, we got access to a lot more data. And what you've got here is you've got the category, you've got the product ID, title, the main category that it resides in, as well as the main category rank, which is very important, because this will basically give you an idea of how well that product is actually performing, basically how many sales it's getting. This doesn't represent the number of sales, but the lower the rank, the more sales that product is getting compared to other ones that have a higher rank. So this one here, a rank of 51 is unbelievable. That's probably getting a lot of sales per month sort of thing. We've got the list price, sale price, savings, and also commissions. These kind of things are useful for affiliate marketing. You got your ratings, you got your weight, where it's shipped by, FBA or Amazon, the site, also the number of offers, so it can help you understand whether or not you can private label that, or you know if the product's private labeled. The dimensions, the FBA size, if it's standard size or oversized, and then we have a new built-in opportunity score, which is based on an opportunity score equation we've developed, and you can completely customize the opportunity score to whatever suits your needs. And I'll briefly just show you that here. If you go into the settings, you'll see over here there's 3 different columns or tabs. If you select opportunity score, you've got all this information here, and you can set this up whatever way that you wish to do. So for example, if you want to see a main rank range of between say 2,000 to 15,000, you just kind of write it in there like that with a little dash in between, whatever range that you want. In fact, you can actually do multiple ranges if you'd like, just separated by a comma. But if you're interested in finding a particular product that has a main rank within this range, and then you want to have say a ratings range, you want to know the product rating, say between 3.5 to 5. The weight, you want it to be between 5 to 10 pounds. The reviews, you want to have at least 50 reviews and up. Total offers, so on and so forth. We'll be recording another video that explains this more in depth, but you can come in here and you can modify whatever you want in here and really, basically customize your opportunity score so you know which products that really fit what you are looking for. And another added thing here we put was the importance of each of these. If, for example, you want the main rank to be within a particular range and you want that to be very important, you set that to 10, and you can set everything else to say 4 or 5 or 1 or whatever you want. So you can go ahead, if you want them to have all equal importance, just set them all to 10. So that's one feature that we've integrated here, and you can totally customize it. You can see the opportunity score will be colored a little bit there to give you an idea which ones have a better opportunity. And for each one of the cells that are colored here in a little bit that orangey color, that means that it actually has been provided within the actual range that's defined in those settings there. So you can see this one here, the sale price was defined between $15 and $30 that we've defined right here. That's how it's actually been, given that this particular product has price is between that, it will highlight it to that orange color. And that's where these additional little cells here are colored. That's what that means when you see that colored like that. And then that will correspond to the opportunity score over here. Another thing you can do here is you can quickly see these products by clicking the preview. So go controls and preview. And you can see a nice interactive chart here where you can sort. You can also instant search up here. If you want to see your filters that you've applied, you remember we applied 2 different filters here by selecting the drop down menus at the very top. Click on filters, show filters, and now we can see each filter here. And we can also just remove them. We can right click and remove them, or we can actually go filters and delete filters here. And we can see the remainder of the products that we didn't extract. Now you have the ability to save the data in different formats. You can save it as a project file. The project file can only be opened up inside of the Amatop product analyzer itself. So if we save this, and let's just save it like untitled, and then if we clear out the data, clicking the clear button, we can go back to load, and we can load in that file that we just saved, like so. And usually when you load in a file, you see that the cells are not colored. If you'd like to color the cells, you can right click and then calculate opportunity score will color all the cells for you and tell you. And the more information you have in here, the better and more accurate the opportunity score will be. You can see down here there's a lot of data that's not extracted yet, but the opportunity score is still highlighted. But to get a more accurate one, you'd want to be extracting that data. Let me show you a couple more really useful features here. let's say, for example, you want to look at the price history of one of these products. You can right click and then select product history. And we'll go over to keepa.com and it will show you a history of that product. And you can see all sorts of stuff like Amazon new used sales rank, all sorts of stuff, the images. So all sorts of really useful information there. Another real cool feature we've built in, if you click on a particular product and you look down here, and you could see customers who bought this also bought these products. Now we can actually analyze these ones as well. You simply right click, select products also bought. Now it's going to go through and grab the top, usually the top 6 products, and it will add them to the end of the data. You can just see them populating here at the bottom of the grid. And now we got this, and we got these particular products at the bottom. And these are the other products that were purchased. If you go back, you can see this one is right here. It's another really useful feature. If you'd wish, you can actually save all of the ASIN numbers to a file. So you just select down here controls, save ASINs, and you can save it, and it'll save it to a text file. If you'd like to instant search within the data inside of the grid here, all you do is you go to controls and then instant search, and I'll bring up this extra little search bar, and as you type, it will start to filter out the columns that have text in it with category, title, and main category. So that's a useful little feature as well. Another very powerful feature over here, we have, as you can see, we have 37,346 categories in here. So it can actually take quite a while to go and search through all those. For example, you can right click and you can actually go expand all categories. Right here, expand all, and you can see it's just, thousands and thousands. And you could also collapse all. If you select a particular category, for example, baby, you can right click, expand all subcategories within just that baby category. So you can see all those. That's a handy little feature as well. You can also check all subcategories if you'd like. Now, we don't recommend selecting more than, I would say, 10 at the very most. If you select more than 10 categories, the software will run for a very, very long time, and it takes a long time to analyze that much data. So we really advise to try and really pinpoint exactly what you're looking for. So if we've added this extra feature up here, we can actually search the categories. Now, this is an incredible feature we've integrated. Now let's go back to our example. Let's say we're looking for things to do with barbecue grill. So let's go grill. Type the word grill and click search. It'll instantly go through, and it just narrowed it down to only 95 categories. And it will also bold the category titles that contain the word grill. And then it also retains the directory tree. So you can see from the very top in automotive all the way down to grills. So obviously in automotive, if we're thinking about barbecue grills, we're not really interested in that. Let's say we're not interested in books, so we can just close that up. Or computers and accessories, that's more of a grill thing for computer parts. Or electronics, for speakers. Now, home and kitchen, we got grill pans, contact grills, home improvement. That's probably doesn't apply. Kitchen and dining, got grill pans again. And then at patio, lawn, and garden, we've got all sorts of cool stuff in here. You can see just how awesome that is. Now, let's say now you got to understand, I do want to mention one thing. The top 100 best-selling products within a category changes every hour. So the data that you get here can change from hour to hour depending on how these products are selling. So with that said, what you can do, let's say you always keep an eye on, the grill categories. Let's say you wanted to look at this category here in, let's say, grill brushes, grill scrapers, grill carts, grill racks. So say you like analyzing these 5 particular categories all the time. So what you can do is you can actually go file down here and you can save a category file. So let's go ahead and save this category file. And let's say later on you open up the software and you loaded up your software like this, and now you want to go back and instead of going through and searching for those grill categories again and possibly forgetting what you searched before, you go File, Load Categories, and you can load that category file, and it will just show you the categories that you selected without anything else in there. So that's a really powerful feature we've integrated here. So now you can quickly get to exactly what you want anytime you want. And these category files are very, very helpful. A few more features are, if you want to change the dimensions, you can right click and you can convert the dimensions to centimeters or inches, and just automatically does it for you. You can also go back and undo the conversions. The same goes with the weight. So weight conversions here, all the different types you want to grams, pounds, kilograms, whatever you want, or undo it. You can also search Google for the title, or you can go to the keyword tool. A few column different features here. You can auto fit the columns, reset them, and you can also move these columns around whichever place you want. If you want to reset the columns in the original default order, you can do that as well. You can clear the cell colors and also bring them back again. It's pretty much self-explanatory. You got your filters here, and you can copy different items here, from selected items to product links, review links, and ASIN numbers. One last thing I do want to mention for people that really use this a lot and are very heavy users for doing analysis of products, we did integrate a new feature of proxies. Now the proxies are a little bit difficult to use sometimes. They're not always very reliable. But let's say, for example, you heavy using it a lot, and Amazon tends to basically temporarily block your IP address, which isn't anything bad. You don't have to worry about any IP police coming to your door or nothing like that. Like nothing like that's ever going to happen. It's just the same idea as like Google does or whatever. They will limit your amount of searching for I think maybe like 10 minutes or something like that. But one way around that for heavy users that use this a lot all day long, really analyzing thousands of products, we've integrated this feature up here. So if you click on proxies, you'll see here we got this little proxy window. And what we've done here is I'm just going to go ahead and clear out all the proxies. Now proxies are like, you could think of it like kind of like connecting to the internet through a different computer. So it looks like you're not connecting from your home computer, but actually connecting from other computers around the world. So what we've done here is you can actually download fresh proxies every single day. I've developed an automated system that gets proxies from a website called Hide My Ass. Excuse my language, but that's the name of the website. And I paid for the service, and I get fresh proxies emailed to me every single day. And I've set up a special script that takes those proxies and uploads them to our server. And then you get access to those fresh proxies every single day, and they're refreshed every day. So you come in here and you get fresh proxies, and you can download them. There's 230 that came in today. There is another one for get free proxies. There's a bunch of free proxy resources all over the internet that I found. And if you click that, you can get a whole bunch more. It's like now there's 2,000 proxies. Now I do want to warn you that the free proxies, they're not very reliable because everyone else is using them as well. And the fresh proxies are a little bit more reliable because I paid for them, so they're paid proxies. So they're a little bit better. They're not 100% reliable. So what I've done is I've integrated a check proxy button. So if you click that, it'll go through and it'll start checking all the proxies, and whichever one is good, it'll keep it, and the ones that are not good, it'll remove it. And so you can run that for a while. You see you got a couple good proxies. It does take a little bit to go through, 2,000 of them, but if you just let it run and go and grab your coffee or something like that, and just wait and come back and try it, it should be good to go. So once you're done here, so you can just stop, and you got some good proxies there. You don't have to check them before you use them, but it's a good idea too. You can also insert proxies manually, and a proxy format is you have to enter the IP address and then a colon and then the proxy port. So if you pay for proxies, this is where you'd want to enter them. Or you can load proxies from a file. Again, those proxies have to be in the exact same format in that file, where there'll be one per line, where it's going to be host and port, separated by a colon. So when you're done with that, you just click done. Then you simply click use proxies, and then when you go to do your search, say search 3 of them here, right click, extract more data, extract selected rows. it'll go ahead and use the proxies, and it'll tell you down here the proxy count. We have it set right now so to use one proxy a maximum of 100 times before it changes to the next proxy. You can see here it's already changed to the next proxy. We'll just go ahead and it did that one there. So the proxies do sometimes take a little bit of time. It's because the proxies are always different, and it depends on the reliability of the proxies. Now, we've done our best to get you the best proxies that we could afford to put into our system, because it is an additional cost to the whole system and everything like that to be able to get those fresh proxies. But the heavy users out there usually know how to get around these sorts of things by either getting their own proxies or by using a virtual VPN service. But we just wanted to apply or just provide you with an additional sort of tool in here that will help you get the data that you really need faster than before. So as I mentioned before, along with the bestsellers, you also have these other different sources you can select from. So that's just a basic overview of how this software works and how you can get started right away and start finding those products that you want to private label or analyze products for affiliate marketing. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.